why I spent almost 10K for a fucking 4-hour flight to Orlando on a private jet. Number one, my brand. The number one thing that makes me the most money is my brand. And I'll paint this picture for you. So DM was like, hey, bro, come on the jet. I was like, okay, yeah. And then as I'm on the jet, number one, I get to monetize all of the video and pictures that I take on my way there, while I'm there, and on my way home. And yes, I joke all the time like, oh yeah, bro, I need more guru content. I need more guru content. It still goes into the brand. People still love that shit. People still buy it. Yes, I do want to buy a jet, but it only grows my social media. I'm so big on social media because it makes me the most money. My brand is the number one thing that is going to buy me anything I want. I use the Kylie Jenner example. Kylie Jenner's become a billionaire off of fucking swipe up on Instagram selling makeup. All because she has as many followers and she has a lot of influence. I need to buy more influence. Me on this jet was me buying influence so I can gain more power, more money. You're like, oh, well, how is that even buying influence? You're just wasting money. Number one, I was on a jet with 10 other badass dudes with a mentor of mine who, number one, if I'm sitting there with him, I build that relationship more and I'm playing. He's taught me play the long game, build the relationships. That's what's going to make me the money, right? So I'm building the relationships with the 10 other badass entrepreneurs on the plane. And then when I fly in, everybody's like, oh, yeah, how'd you get here? Who'd you come with? Or they're like, oh, you flew in with DM. And when I'm talking to them, oh, yeah, like I just flew in here with Mark. I think we're leaving a little bit later. Automatically, right now, it adds credibility to my name because I flew in on a private jet with Mark Evans. As shitty as that sounds, it does. Like, oh, wow, you flew in with Mark? How do you know Mark? Mark was a speaker. So I bought into Mark's influence right away. Everybody sees me and associates me with Mark, who was ever at that event. All those connections I made there, they're all thinking, oh, wow, Strat does stuff with Mark. Strat must mean something. As crazy and stupid as all of this sounds, that matters in the world of business, right? That matters as I'm trying to push and grow my social media because I know if I grow my influence more, I can go and take an equity stake in whatever company I want because I control all of my own advertising, right? So now I fly in, and I think Tim said there was only 20 people who flew in on a private jet. I was one of them. 10 of us were with Mark. The other 10 people did their own thing, but still, you could still say, oh, yeah, no, I flew on a private jet. You're meeting dozens and dozens and hundreds of people who are all wealthy, but they all still look up to the guy who's on the stage speaking on about how to make more money. And then you flew in with the speaker who talked about how to make more money. Automatic credibility to your brand. And while you're there, right? While I was there, I try and talk to as many people. I met a bunch of dope people. Some of you guys might be watching, but that's why I did it. It's going to make me so much money. Maybe not tomorrow, maybe not the next week, but I mean, I'm playing the long game, right? I want everybody's emails. I want everybody's social media handles. I want everybody to follow me. So next time I do decide to start a business, no matter what vertical it's in, I don't even have to go to other influencers. I say, hey, I go to my YouTube channel. I go to my email list. Hey, this is the company we're starting. You already know, like, and trust me because you watch this. You see all my social. You see all of it. And then you're like, oh, yeah, well, that does solve my problem. And you guys are already the avatar I'm trying to serve. And I automatically have a multi-million-dollar business off of that, hopefully 8, 9, 10 figures. We created one of our businesses to 7 figures a year with zero advertising spend, all with my fucking Facebook account. True story. So if I can do that with that company, what else could I do with other companies? What else could I grow more as I gain more influence? And